Hello everyone, my name is Revishaan. This video is going to be a long one because it's for you to make a study timetable. You have like 60-70 days until your GCSE/A levels, and now is the time to start sort of making your proper study timetable instead of those like silly subject tables. I'll put a picture up because that's what most people do, and I'm going to tell you what you exactly have to do to make a good timetable. So I apologize if this video is going to be quite long, but I will try and keep it a bit brief. Another thing is I've got a really bad sore throat, so I'm having to make this video out of my sort of like my last sort of strength, because I have to upload this either today or tomorrow because I have to stay consistent on YouTube. So it would mean that if you could show some support and subscribe to me. Yeah, I just need to get rid of this sore throat. Even though it's not COVID, I just hate sore throats. It's literally the worst types of sickness, hands down. And if I start crying in the middle of the video like I am right now, I'm sorry, because my sore throat is basically causing that. But one fun fact is that I can fake cry. But I'm gonna put my screen up now, if it works. And I'm literally crying, so just don't pay attention to that. And I'm going to be using something called Notion. Which is so useful because I use it so much to plan out my sort of life. This is my hub. I actually copied it off another YouTuber. I will try and put my template in my description. But yeah, so here is my sort of hub, and I'm going to my study timetable, and it's basically a calendar. You can do this on a calendar app. And it will work fine. But before you start adding stuff to do in your calendar or your table, you can use Excel, you can use Notion, you can use paper. It doesn't really matter, I just like to use Notion. So before you start doing that, you need to know every single topic in all of your subjects. This is really hard for GCSEs, a little less hard for A-level, because not as many subjects. So yeah, you first of all need to get onto like a note and write down all of the subjects you're taking. So I'm doing Latin, I'm also doing French, and I'm also doing, what am I doing? English language. Now, within this, you want to write down all of the topics you have covered since the beginning. It depends when your exams are. Like I'm doing mocks, so I'm doing this for my mock exams, which are in April. If you're doing GCSEs and A levels, you're gonna have a very long list. So Latin, let's do this. So I want to cover the subjunctives, all of them. I also want to go over all my cases, my prepositions, the predicative, dative. Again, you should be doing this. So don't concentrate on me, do your own one, because you need to do it. What else do I need to do for Latin? I need to do my Cicero, all chapters. That's basically like a big book. I need to do my Catullus, first few poems. I also need to do, what else do I need to do for Latin? Latin. This needs to come to me. I need to do verse unscenes. I need to do prose unscenes. I need to do comprehension. I need to do indirect statements. I need to do present subjunctive usage. And I think that's pretty much it. Now for French, there's quite a lot. So I need to do, first of all, something that's approaching next week is learn my French play script. Because I've got like a French play thing coming up. I also need to go over cyber society. I need to go over volunteering. I need to go over family. I need to go over the, what's it called in English, le patrimoine, like fatherland? No, patrimoine is like, I know what it is in French, it's like heritage. What else do I need to cover in French? I'm just going to get my ANKI up because I've got all of my topics here. So for French vocab, I need to do la musique, so cinema, the 7th art. I also need to do no, I don't need to do diversity. I think that's it for French. And I also need to do Latin, essay practice. I also need to do Latin, vocab practice. My spelling is so bad right now. I also need to do Latin, mind maps. I also need to do speaking, photo cards with friend. I also need to just generally improve my general French speaking, and obviously watch some French shows. Now for English language, it's a little less. I need to go over accent and dialect theories. Oh, my eyes are so runny. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I also need to go over gender and language theories. I need to go over occupation theories. I also need to go over analysis, to texts. I need to learn terminology. I also need to practice a lot. I can't spell today. Practice a lot of papers. Is there anything else I need to do for English language? Oh, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, language change. So language change is a big one. Language change. And I think that's pretty much it in terms of my subjects, because again, you're probably going to have a longer list than me. I just want to reiterate that fact. This is just because I'm doing my mocks. Now, I know it might not seem like a lot, but it is a lot of work, especially with my languages. Because languages, it's just, you have to learn everything and anything. Like, basically, there's no set vocab list. And that's what I'm saying. For you doing biochem, physics, stop coming at languages, because languages are so hard. Please, like, the reason why you're not taking languages is because they're very hard. And GCSE, yes, they're easy for a lot of people, but for A-level, they get very, very hard. Especially Latin, because I'm struggling. And I one fact is that I thought Latin would be an easy A-level, because it was such a simple GCSE. I got 100% on everything, and A-level, it's like a smack in the face, and God, there's so much to it, especially with I'm not going to get into it because probably not many people know about Latin. So, exams, let's put our exam dates in first. So, let's go to April. April, my exams are on the 20... is it the 20th? Yes, the 20th. So, exams start. I just want to keep that in there. And then I want to leave every day here for past papers. Past papers, and basically put that everywhere here, past papers, because that's what you want to be doing like right before your exam, especially if you're doing the real ones. Past papers. I think there's like 5 weeks, 6 weeks until my exams. And yeah, that's actually really scary. Past papers. Okay, now one reason why I'd say languages might be a bit easier than sciences is because like our predicted grade is not based on our final exam. It's like for languages especially, it's based on how you do in class, whereas sciences, maths, it's basically, for my school, it's like on the final exam. But languages, it's a lot sort of to do with classwork, etc. So let's say I'm going to, oh my god, yeah, looking at this, I've barely got anything, it's scaring me. So I'm going to properly start revising next week on the 9th of March. So let's start with each of these. So on the 9th of March, I want to do the Latin subjunctives. I also want to cover Latin Cicero, chapters 1 to 3, and I also want to cover French cyber society. So those, I'm going to try limiting it to 3 a day. So I'm going to spend 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 6, well, that's if I can fit it in. But obviously I've got free periods, so that's what I'm going to be working on then. Next, I want to do, for the next day, I want to do Catalyst, poems, poems 1 to 4. This is like the first 4 poems, as in like, they're not, like my I don't know if there's any Latinist people here, but I'm not meaning like poem 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm just meaning the first 4 poems in that pack. And I also want to do Cicero chapters 3 to 6, and then for English I want to do accent and dialect theories. And then now I want to go back to these, so I'm going to put Latin subjunctives. I'm also going to do Latin Cicero chapters 1 to 3, and I'm going to do French Cyber Society. Now, after that, on the next day, I'm going to be doing, so let's pick out from here. Let's do Latin, essay practice. Let's do Catalyst poems, Catalyst poem 5 to 6, and then let's do Cicero chapters 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 to 9. And then on the next day, I want to do English language, English accent and dialect. And then I also want to do English gender and language theories. And finally, I'll end that day with a bit of French. Let's do French speaking, because that's something I really need to work on. Then the next day, I want to do Catalyst poems 1 to 4. For Latin, and then I want to do, after that I want to do, let's do Latin vocab practice, and then let's do some, that won't take long, so after that we'll do some English language occupation theories. And then after that, we're going to do French. Let's do Cicero chapters 9 to 11. And then let's do Cicero chapter 1 to 3, right from the beginning, so it's like spaced repetition. Then let's do some French volunteering. I also want to cover French grammar, so that should go in there, and I also want to try and do some English analysis in there. Now the next I want to do Latin indirect statements. I want to do Latin present subjunctive. I'm going to not do Cicero, but I'm going to do Catalyst, all poems this time, lit crit, so that's like analysis, and I'm also going to do Cicero lit crit 1 to 3. And then I want to dedicate a day to English language, just to sort of nail English language down. I want to do language change. I also want to try and get done learning terminology. And I also want to get done gender and language theories once again. Then the following day after that, I want to dedicate it just to French. So I want to do heritage in French. I also want to do French cinema, And I also want to try doing some French listening practice. Now, on Saturday, I'm not going to do anything, and Sunday, let's just do a bit of light work, which is vocab, Latin, vocab, and we'll also do some French vocab. There we go, that's fine. And then what I want to do is I want to do some verse unscenes for Latin. I also want to do a prose unseen, Latin. And then I also want to do analysis to text, English. Now, I think that's nearly everything done. So let's go back to Cicero chapters 3 to 6. And then I want to do Catullus poems 1 to 4. Catullus poem 1 to 4. And then I want to do again, I'll leave it another day, Cicero chapters 3 to 6. And then I'll do French, Latin, watch the movie again, make notes. And then I will do some English language. Let's do English language, gender and language theories. Let's go back to Latin. Let's do some Latin comprehension practice. And then we can do some Latin Cicero 1 to 3 again, and then I want to do Latin Catullus 1 to 4, and then after that I want to do vocab everything. So that's for all of my languages, vocab, a day dedicated to vocab. And then I want to do some listening practice for French. I also want to do some speaking practice for French. And that's fine. And then I want to do some English language. Let's do accent and dialect. I haven't done that in a while. And then we can do some Latin Cicero chapters 9 onwards. And then we can do some vocab, Latin, French vocab. And then the next one I want to do Cicero essay practice. I also want to do, what else do I want to do? I want to do Catullus essay practice. And then I want to also do Latin essay practice. And then and then finally over here I want to do Latin theme mind maps. And then what I want to do is basically repeat everything. So I'm just gonna copy that and paste that if I can. No, that did not work. I want to basically, let's somehow duplicate, no, yeah, no. Let's just copy it there. No. Did that work? No. Do you know what I'm doing at the moment? It's so annoying because I don't have a mouse next to me. So basically this covers all of my topics. So I basically just need to repeat this somehow, get this. I don't want to move it, I want to copy all of these, but that's not going to work. So I'm just gonna, so what I'm going to do is, here's a better plan. once the 9th is up, I'm going to basically move all of these over here into the 30th. Once the 10th is up, I'm going to move these into the 31st. Once the 11th is gone, I'm going to move these into the 1st. And then continue doing that until it gets to past papers, where I solely focus on past papers. Let's just undo that. Let me quickly add over here. Let's quickly add, what can I add over there? I need to add, quickly get rid of this. Why is it not working? Okay, so I need to add English theories, mind maps. I also want to add Latin, Cicero, Catullus, mind maps. Mind maps, I don't know if they work for me, that's why I'm just going to try them out. I've always thought they didn't work, but again, I'm going to try them out. So this is essentially what everything looks like in my plan now. I'm probably going to fast forward these to like here, just because I want to start early. My voice is literally dying. Sorry about that. But I think that's pretty much it. And then just remember to transfer these over to there once you've finished. But yeah, good luck to everybody starting their GCSEs and A-levels this year. This is sort of how I make my plan. Obviously, when I have more time, I go into these and basically write down all of my notes, or if I'm blurting, I write down all of what I blurted in here, so I can sort of see what I did last time. But if you have any questions, please feel free to DM me on Instagram. But yeah, have a great day. See you soon in my next upload. Bye.